Should I keep the family together for my kids? Hi, I'm Bill Farias, founder and CEO of Farias Family Law. We're a Massachusetts divorce and custody firm. And I'm putting this video up and recording this because we've been getting a fair number of calls from people who have children. They are in a broken marriage, but they are afraid to move forward because they don't want to disrupt the children. And the important thing to understand is that these people are in relationships that are, for the most part, broken, and the home environment is negative. And so the point of this is when you are assessing whether or not you should move forward with a divorce, it's really important that you understand that it's critical to assess the harm that would come to your children by making a move and injecting some disruption into their lives versus the environment that they are currently living in, and comparing and contrasting those different issues. In other words, if you are in an unhealthy relationship, there is a price to keeping it in place if it's not working. And so it's really important that you ask yourself a couple of questions when you're analyzing this issue. Number one, what is the overall quality of the environment that your children are in? And the best way to think about this is to ask yourself, is there love? Is there trust? Is there support? Is there happiness? If these are lacking, and they are lacking consistently, and especially if there is strain and conflict between you and your spouse, that is an environment that may have a negative impact on your child. So first of all, as much as you try to keep things away from children, they really know what's going on overall, and can tell when a relationship is not healthy between parents. And that gets even worse if some of your conversations are leaking into their ears, and they are actually in an environment where there is active disagreement or strain or conflict. And so ask yourself, what is the quality, the level of quality of this environment? And what are these children subjected to in terms of your relationship with your spouse? The next question to ask is, if the environment is negative and you feel like your children should not be around that because of the impact it has on them psychologically, and you are also teaching them what a relationship looks like and what they should and should not tolerate. So if you are in a relationship that you don't think you should tolerate, if you're staying in that relationship, you're teaching your kids that not only is it okay, but it's the right thing to do to hang in there and to remain in that relationship. So if you are in one of these negative relationships and the environment might be negative, then the next thing to ask yourself is, are both parties committed to fixing it? So not just if you're committed, not if your spouse is committed, but you don't really feel like doing it, are you both committed to tackling this issue and making progress? If the answer is no, then that is another reason to rethink your strategy to just hang in there for the sake of the children. So sometimes it's the right move to keep your family together for the sake of the children, but it's only if there is a positive environment. And if the environment is negative, then be sure that you and your spouse are both committed to fixing it. If not, then you have to rethink whether it makes sense to hang in there. If you have any other questions, you can call us 508-675-0464. You can email us at info@fariasfamilylaw.com. If you found this video helpful, you can like, subscribe, share, and you can find us on social media at Farias Family Law. Thank you. Have a good day.